everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the 3 Count. I'm War Machine MJ.
With Rodimus Prime.
We are the 3 Count Mafia, and we're here today to talk about Monday Night Raw. Yeah, we are a week away from the biggest show of shows at the Performance Center.
Yeah, WrestleMania will be at the Performance Center, but with no fans.
And it's too big for one night.
Yeah. In other words, it will be a 2-night event. And as of this recording, I saw the price, like if you don't have the network, I saw the prices, like if you ordered on pay-per-view.
$60.
$60 for night 2, $40 for night 1.
Wow.
I don't know. Literally, that's what I saw.
That makes my brain hurt.
$40 for night 1, $60 for night 2, if you don't have the network.
That means they're probably going to underwhelm night 1.
I do like Wrestle Kingdom. Night 1 was alright, but night 2 was incredible. What's even better? I don't know.
I mean, night 1 felt great, though.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Both nights were spectacular, but I mean, night 2 was. Night 2 had the big matchup with Naito and Okada.
Yeah.
And look who won. Look who walked out with the belts.
Yeah, but like Brody Lee said on the Jericho podcast, it's WWE. Every other match other than the big 2 title matches.
Yeah.
Every other match is just it's just shoehorned in.
True.
They get like he said, his match against Usos and New Day. They got 9 minutes of match time, plus including entrance.
Now that sucks.
Yeah.
That sucks.
But,
or like when they had that Divas era where they would go out during their entrance, and then the referee would tell them, "Okay, you got 10 seconds. Hit your finish and go home." Now that was trash.
Can we not say that D word ever again?
Well, yeah.
I hate that word so much.
But that was trash, though.
Speaking of a different D word, we kicked off the show with Paul Heyman, who basically talked about Brock Lesnar, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
And said Drew McIntyre's going to get douched out. He did say the word douche. And he called Drew McIntyre another bitch that tried.
Well, speaking of Heyman, I saw where he recently celebrated 33 years in the business. That's a long time. 33 years. And what would have been better, if everything didn't go by the wayside, is if Drew McIntyre had a cool entrance for WrestleMania.
I still want them to bring back
Broken Dreams.
Broken Dreams.
I have that song on my phone.
I still want them to.
His current theme and his old theme, I both have them on my phone.
His current theme is all well and good, but I like the theme they had in NXT.
Oh yeah.
And I love Broken Dreams.
Yes.
Oh, that was a good song.
But yeah, Paul Heyman basically trying to say it's not a spoiler that Brock will walk out.
It's not a spoiler. It's
not a prediction.
It's not a prediction. It's a spoiler. There we go.
Honestly, I was thinking about it also. With the way everything is and the way WrestleMania is shaping out, and, a lot of people say they should have just postponed it instead of just trying to get it over with, in which I can understand. I wouldn't put it past me if they have Brock retain.
Yeah, I was talking with Mainstream about... No. That was a different match. Never mind. We'll talk about something else.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was talking with him about the Universal title match, of course, or the Blue Universal title match. Go ahead and say this. As of this reporting, Roman Reigns is not in the WrestleMania tapings.
Yeah.
Because, he didn't feel safe given that he's immunocompromised.
Yeah. I mean, if you all remember, he came back from leukemia. So, I mean, you can't blame Roman for saying, hey, I don't feel comfortable. My immune system is not up to par.
I mean, it especially doesn't help when certain coworkers come to work sick.
Yeah. Now, that just messes up everything. Plus, they're constantly having to do shows at the PC. So, yeah, it's a lot going down with Roman. Like I said, you can't necessarily blame him.
Oh, no, I don't blame him at all. But me and Mainstream were talking about that. And there's going to be a replacement for Roman. We're not going to get into who it is until a later date.
Yeah.
Or at least until we talk SmackDown.
Yeah.
But Mainstream said Goldberg's going to walk out, but they could do a Roman Goldberg match at SummerSlam.
I wouldn't mind that. Pick up where they left off.
Yeah.
I mean, it would only make sense being that SummerSlam. Hopefully by the time everything is cleared with this coronavirus stuff, hopefully they'll have SummerSlam, and they can pick up where they left off in Boston, because that's where it's going to be this year. So we'll see.
Yeah, hopefully by that time Goldberg can come up with another comeback instead of just Punk. You saw that promo from last week.
Don't even get me started.
Roman laid into Goldberg good.
Yeah, but I was listening to Solid Monsters podcast, and he said the only word that Roman can use for people is bitch. He called John Cena a bitch. He called Goldberg a bitch. Who else? Triple H.
Yeah, but you got to look at the context of all three of those speeches. He called Cena a bitch after he got roasted.
Yeah.
He called Triple H a bitch, just kind of out of, am I allowed to say that? Bitch.
Or Brock Lesnar.
When he said it against Brock, there was some kind of fire there, but when he said it to Goldberg, it was emphatic.
Yeah. It would have been better had a crowd been there, but,
yeah. But anyway. But, yeah. There's either route they could take as far as McIntyre and Lesnar.
Yeah.
And while it would be fitting for McIntyre to be WWE champion in front of a crowd, I still want the man to be champion.
Roman?
No, McIntyre.
Yeah, me too. Next we had AJ Styles. He challenged The Undertaker to a Boneyard match.
Now, you have more you're tapped into more of the wrestling history than us. I want you to answer this question. Answer it, Shirley. What the hell is a Boneyard match?
Honestly, I don't know, and that's why I'm Googling it right now as of this recording.
Oh, you're Googling it?
Yes.
Now, I've heard there's some speculation that it could be a casket match, it could be a buried alive match, it could be both.
I don't know.
All I know is he said Boneyard match, and the first thing that crossed my mind is, what the hell is a Boneyard match?
That doesn't make any type of sense.
No, that doesn't.
So, I don't know. What do you think about this with AJ Styles and Undertaker?
This is kind of a dumb feud, kind of, because AJ's bringing the fire as far as promos go.
Yeah.
But I think it'll be an alright match. AJ Styles can definitely carry a match.
Yeah. Let's see. What Culture article says Styles teased what we can expect from the upcoming clash, revealing that the mysterious match will not be taking place inside the ring. It will have no rules and it will feature a grave. Not to point out the obvious, but that does just sound like 3/4 of a buried alive match. This is something that Styles also addressed, telling fans that they wanted to be delicate about using words like cemetery, but enforcing that it will be different to what they're expecting. So, that's part of the article.
So it's essentially a buried alive match.
I guess, I don't know, but the last paragraph of this What Culture article says, it had been widely speculated that a few WrestleMania matches weren't taking place inside the Performance Center and were due to be filmed off-site at a secret location instead. Now that we know this one won't involve the ring, it's clear that the Boneyard match will be one of the off-site installments.
There we go.
Yeah.
So now we've got 3 locations for WrestleMania. We have, of course, the PC.
Mm-hmm.
We have the Graveyard. And then we've got the Firefly Funhouse.
Yeah. Let's see. Here's a quote from his Mixer channel via Fightful. Quote, "What the heck is a Boneyard match? Even I was wondering what a Boneyard match is. Under the circumstances, I think there's a reason it's called a Boneyard match. We didn't want to say cemetery, graveyard. Let's tread delicately on this. Everything that's going on, it sucks. What is the match? It's a combination of things you thought it was, most likely. It's going to be different. I don't want to give anything away. I want you guys to enjoy this. Because of the circumstances, I'm glad that my opponent is The Undertaker. Because it is an opportunity to have a different match. I want to have it in an empty arena. You guys are the lifeblood of what we do. We react to you. It's all about you. I wouldn't be anything without you. But we know how to react based on you, based on how you react. All this stuff matters. I feel for the guys who have had to have those matches. End quote. So I guess, like you said, it's a graveyard match.
It's a buried alive match. Hooray!
I guess I don't know.
We'll just go with that. Thank you, Rod, for your excellent Googling skills.
Hey, I'm I'm still trying to figure out like everybody else.
Yeah.
So I mean, hey.
Next.
Not to cut you off, but you know, with the way WrestleMania is shaping out, this could be one of those matches like, okay, WrestleMania is not what we expected, but yeah, I like this.
So it could be a sleeper. That's what
Yeah.
you're saying. All right.
Yeah.
Next, we had a job from Ricochet and Cedric Alexander as they took on Andrade and Angel Garza.
You know, this made me sad. I came into this match. This really made me sad because you got Ricochet and Cedric Alexander, the two people who apparently Vince McMahon has given up on, quote unquote. We don't know what goes on behind the scenes at WWE, but yeah. The Street Profits,
They came out to commentary for some reason.
but this,
I mean, they were killing it on commentary.
I mean, yeah, the match was alright. I mean, it was pretty good. But
Cedric ate that nasty back elbow.
that was brutal, especially I saw it in slow motion.
Knocked the spit out of him.
Again, despite the match being good and Street Profits doing what they do on commentary, this just made me sad. Because Cedric and Ricochet deserve better than this. Ever since Ricochet lost to Brock Lesnar in like 30 seconds in Saudi Arabia, it just makes me sad.
Well, if they're going to job out Ricochet and Cedric Alexander like this, might as well go all the way with Andrade once his ribs get better.
Yeah. Because it was announced that he and Angel Garza were going to take on the Street Profits at WrestleMania for the Raw Tag Team Championships. But as of this reporting, it has been confirmed that Andrade is out with a rib injury. And so Angel Garza's new opponent is?
All day, Austin Theory.
And I'm not mad about that.
I mean, that's got to be huge for that guy. He's only had, 2-3 matches in NXT, and bam, he's already on WrestleMania.
Now, that's incredible. And he's in his early 20s?
Yeah.
He's like, what, 21, 22?
Yeah, he's got a really douchey face.
He looks like one of those dudes we went to school with who thought he was the shit, all because he played sports.
Wait a minute, I've heard that spiel from you before. I think you're starting to repeat yourself.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
He looks like one of those dudes who played on the football team and thought he was the shit.
He's got a really douchey, punchable face.
Yeah, but always sat on the sidelines.
Yeah.
And barely got in the game.
Yeah.
He was like, what? I want to say third string.
Third string.
But thought he was the shit and thought he was first string, Mr. Big Shot. But yet he sat on the sidelines every Friday night.
He looks like such a douche. Anyway, next up we had the aforementioned Street Profits taking on the tag team of Shane Thorne and Brendan Vink.
Now, I wasn't expecting this, but of course it was obvious that the Street Profits were going to win. But kudos to Shane Thorne and Brendan Vink. Vink. Yeah. Kudos to them for being on Monday Night Raw.
Actually, kudos to Brendan Vink because this was his first televised show, and then a couple of days later, bam, he's on NXT.
Now that's incredible.
Yeah. Next, we had a sit-down interview between Charlie Caruso and Shayna Baszler.
Basically, Shayna Baszler wanted to rip Charlie Caruso's story up. Why would you attack that pretty girl? Why? Because every time Charlie asked her a question, Shayna just looked at her like, you know I want to beat you up, right? Like, she just sat there just stone-faced like.
Yeah, just deadpan.
Like, you know I want to beat the fuck out of you, right?
I know you can't. Anyway, before Shayna could get into her spiel, she got laid out by my future ex-wife slash longest reigning Raw Women's Champion, the man, Becky Lynch.
Yeah, Becky Lynch hit her in the back with a steel chair. Hit her again. I think she hit her like 2 or 3 times.
I think it's just she hit her twice and then just like
Yeah.
strolled off.
And they hit her music, and then we went to commercial. Next, we had Aleister Black beating up Leon Ruff.
Aleister Black annihilating Leon Ruff.
Yeah, this was nothing to sneeze at. I mean, Aleister Black won.
Yeah, it was a blink and you miss it.
Yeah, it was like go to the bathroom and Aleister Black he won.
Yeah. Next up, we had Kevin Owens in the ring cutting a promo, basically begging for Seth Rollins to come out there.
Now, I will say this. I actually like this because Seth Rollins was spitting fire.
Kevin Owens looked like he had cry face.
Was I the only one who noticed that?
No, you weren't.
Did y'all notice that?
Several people noticed it, including Going in Raw. Because
Oh
they
my-
were like, Kevin Owens had cry face.
I'm like, damn, how you gonna let Seth Rollins just make you cry in front of no fans at the PC on national television, live in front of the world? Because Kevin Owens looked like he really wanted to cry. It's like that one kid who's getting fussed at by his parent, knowing he's in trouble for whatever he did, and he tried to lie about it, or he or she tried to lie about it.
Yeah.
That's like Seth Rollins, because he just walked around the ring, just spitting fire. He said, look, if it wasn't for me, there would be no PC. I know you.
No, he said there would be no PC, no NXT, no Women's Evolution.
No Undisputed Era.
Did he really say that?
Yes.
Okay.
He said there would be no PC, no NXT, no Women's Division, no Undisputed Era.
No, he said Women's Evolution.
Women's Evolution, sorry. Without me. He said, you get to train in this beautiful, state-of-the-art facility compared to where we were, where we had to train in hot-ass gyms and stuff. We've come a long way, blah, blah, blah. He said, I got a better track record than you at WrestleMania. I beat Triple H. I beat Brock Lesnar. I won the Universal title. Oh, yeah, by the way, I cashed in my Money in the Bank. What's your track record?
I won the IC title.
I won the IC title. What's your track record? Failure after failure after failure after failure. You can't beat me at WrestleMania. And despite what people say about this heel Seth Rollins and how much they use Monday Night Messiah, I'm just sitting there like, I like this. This is good.
Yeah.
This is good.
I mean, Seth Rollins is at his best when he is a chicken shit heel.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of a shame that one half of AOP is on the shelf because the other healthy member of AOP is being used for absolutely dick all.
Yeah.
Which is a shame. And I'm guessing Murphy is not able to make it to Raw, given the whole travel ban situation.
I don't know. Because I think it was, didn't you say Rezar? I think it was Rezar.
I can't keep up with either one. I just know that one of the AOP boys is down and out, while the other is just, he's doing absolutely nothing.
Yeah. Because one of the AOP guys, he's out like 6 to 8 months due to a torn pec.
Yeah.
Surgery was successful, by the way. But, yeah. That was a fire promo.
Yeah, that was.
And last but not least, Randy Orton accepted Edge's challenge, which will be a last man standing match at WrestleMania.
Yeah. And this was another fire promo.
Now, I missed this one.
Yeah, thankfully, WWE has the cliff notes.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah, he wants to redact his statement earlier saying Edge is a junkie for the crowd, but he just wanted to say that Adam Copeland is a junkie for Edge.
Oh.
So yeah, Orton, still being the stand-up guy, loves Edge and his family, and he tried to put Edge on the shelf so somebody else wouldn't. But he's basically going to show Edge that he has the grit and determination that Edge said Orton was somehow lacking.
Yeah.
And that he says that he accepts, but he's going to be the one to end Edge, with the grit and determination that he so lacks.
This last man standing match is going to be pretty good. Again, would have been better with a crowd, but they gotta do what they gotta do.
Yeah, the show must go on.
Yeah, so we will definitely see within the matter of days.
Yeah. So, yeah, that was Monday Night Raw. Definitely a good episode, especially if you ignore the WrestleMania replay this week. Actually, I think there were 2 of them.
Yeah, because they're showing various matches from various pay-per-views.
I don't know. I tend to skip them.
Because I think
I know they showed Charlotte Asuka.
that was on SmackDown.
No, that was on Raw.
Yeah, that was. I turned the TV off after that. So I mean,
I'm trying to think what else.
let's see. The first week they went to the PC. They showed the Elimination Chamber match.
Yeah, then they showed the Men's Royal Rumble.
Yeah. I think on SmackDown they showed Triple H Roman Reigns from 32, which was garbage.
That was this week.
Yeah.
Last week they showed Bray Wyatt, John Cena.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, and this week they showed Charlotte Asuka. Okay, all right, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of them going back and showing old matches, but gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah. Like you said, the old saying goes that the show must go on. So, I mean, like, hopefully everything will be back on the up and up by the time SummerSlam rolls around. And, everybody will hopefully be back healthy again after all this coronavirus stuff.
Hopefully.
But we'll see.
Yeah. That being said, that is our recap of Monday Night Raw. Of course, we're still a week away from WrestleMania.
Yeah.
So.
We'll see how everything shapes out.
Yep. And if you missed this guy's opinions, but not his face, he has a podcast, Prime Talk with Rodimus Prime.
Yeah. On the Castbox app, episode 30 coming soon.
Episode 30, the episode dedicated to War Machine MJ and how great he is.
I don't know about all that, but yeah. Anyway. I don't really have nothing to report, but hey. I gotta do what I gotta do.
Anyway, that being said, I'm War Machine MJ.
And I'm Rodimus Prime.
Of the 3 Count Mafia. And remember, wash your hands, cover your mouth, and wash your ass.
Yes. We'll see you guys next time.